Pod Me If You Can is brought to you by The Glove by Australian author David Farrell. Head to facebook.com/theglovebook for more information.
Merry Christmas from Pod Me If You Can. Today's film review is from 2002. It is The Christmas Shoes, starring Rob Lowe and Kimberly Williams-Paisley.
Pardon me if you can. Movie reviews.
A young music teacher named Maggie Andrews, played by Kimberly Williams-Paisley from Father of the Bride, is dying of a heart condition. Her son Nathan, Max Morrow, is trying to get a pair of Christmas shoes for her, after he overhears how she used to dance with her husband every anniversary. Meanwhile, workaholic lawyer Robert Layton, played by Rob Lowe, and his wife Kate are slowly drifting apart. When Robert's mother passes away, he begins to reconsider his life choices, and when he and Nathan's paths cross on Christmas Eve, Robert might be able to help him get the Christmas shoes. So this film is based on a song by the group New Song, and The Christmas Shoes. That plays during the credits of the film, as well as during one key scene at the end. Rob Lowe's character, the lawyer, is so busy he forgets his daughter's concert. She's a singer. And he's all work all the time, including Christmas Eve, which is interesting. And though it feels for a charitable reason that he's working, he's neglecting his family and his work-life balance is all out of whack. Now, Rob Lowe has done these kind of TV movies before, and this feels a lot like a paycheck movie to him. It's not an acting stretch, and I did feel like at times he was phoning it in. Rob Lowe is the kind of nice, good guy that can walk into a TV movie like this and play the lead. I feel like it's the future for Paul Rudd if he falls off the comedy and Ant-Man wagon, that he'll be able to just walk into these made-for-TV Christmas movies. Rob Lowe even has one coming up on the cards. So it's a schmaltzy kind of film, pumping out all the hallmark moments and piping music over every scene to make you feel things even if they're not there. Now, it's emotional. I get it. It's very full-on. I felt emotional during some of the scenes of this film. But they do that. They tug on the heartstrings, these Christmas films, and if you've lost someone near to you at Christmas time, then that's going to double your heartstring tugging. One thing the film does is lean on God and religion a little bit too much for me, and though that's tied up with Christmas, it was pretty heavy-handed here. It's fair enough to say that I didn't even know I needed a miracle until the miracle came along, but as well, there's a letter that is delivered after someone dies, and in the letter they say God will help you and you'll be fine, and God leads the way. And as well, when the mother is dying, she says God isn't so much taking me as receiving me to her son. And it was particularly sad when he responds with, "Every time my heart beats, I'll think of you." Now the film deals pretty heavily with death and multiple characters dying at Christmas time, and if you're not ready for that, this probably isn't the film for you. It's depressing and sad at times, and as I said, it really leans on the heartstrings, and you're looking for that kind of ounce of hope within the film, and that is the item of the Christmas shoes. But it's a predictable outcome for our characters. Those that are dying, die. Those that have not learned the value of family must learn the importance and value of the family. And the shoes have to be given to the mother, otherwise the whole film is in vain. One thing that unfortunately took me out of the film was that technically the DVD that I watched this on had a lot of fades to black, and those fades to black pretty much would be where the commercial breaks are. However, watching it on DVD, I thought those would be shortened or taken out, and they were a bit distracting. But I was absolutely in the right mood for this. Max Morrow, the kid that plays Nathan with a dying mother, I thought he did really well and stood out to me. Most of the actors in this film cry, except Rob Lowe, and it felt to me that he was in a different movie than everyone else. He wasn't as emotional as the rest of the cast, and in the end, he wins his wife back simply by choosing to participate rather than ignore his family. It's not a big kind of emotional step, and there's no big act of love that wins us over. Also, one of the townspeople kind of comes up and validates the fact that he's been working so much and for the charitable reasons he has been, and says that he's been providing hope and a miracle for the townspeople on the case that he's the lawyer for. So they validated the fact that he didn't spend time with his family as well, which I found annoying. He should have just said, "This isn't as important to me as my family is." So the song, The Christmas Shoes, they also put over a key moment where the boy is running home with the Christmas shoes to show them to his mother. And it felt really cheesy and hokey and a little bit like something the South Park guys would have done, where they sing what's happening over what's happening. For me, that was too cheesy and didn't work. But playing the song The Christmas Shoes over the credits for me absolutely worked, and that's where it should have been. This is a predictable Christmas film with predictable results, and it's pretty much what you expect. Merry Christmas from Pod Me If You Can.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Check out our podcast at www.podmeifyoucan.com.